This is the Robert and Kalyn Get Rich Show.
Cue the music.
That's right. This is the Robert and Kalyn Get Rich Show. Today is Saturday, August 23rd, 2025. Trump is back from Anchorage, and Jerome Powell, sex machine, has given us money. S&P up 1.5% yesterday.
Yeah.
Listen, it's episode 67. I'm Robert Kimmel, your host. This is Kalyn Kimmel, your other host on the Robert and Kalyn Get Rich show.
Today we're going to talk about the Garden of Eden.
That's right, Alcoa.
Vaseline and its many uses.
Including ingestion.
Yeah.
Eli Lilly, it comes out with an even better weight loss program.
Yeah. Also, aluminum. Did we already say that?
Yeah, well, we said Alcoa.
Yeah.
We look at our portfolio.
Uh-huh. We talk about my crazy-ass dream and Mr. Peanut.
So if that's not grabbing you, I don't know what will.
Yeah.
Listen, the one thing we do not do on this episode, however,
Provide financial or investment advice.
we sure don't. Anyway, listen, it's early yet. If you're the kind of person who likes podcasts about Mr. Peanut, won't you like and subscribe, forward us to all your friends, leave us a 5-star review and a comment, and send us an email at Robert and Kalyn Get Rich at gmail.com. That's right. All right. Let's start the show.
That's my elbow.
The funny bone just going nuts, man.
I actually like it when I hit my funny bone. I think it feels kind of like sometimes I will try to do it, and I think it feels kind of cool.
Because it's so funny.
It's so funny. I'm like, that's what sound it would make.
Yeah. That sounds about right, actually, as I think about it.
Yeah. I have to tell you about this dream I had. That was so crazy. So it was actually a really scary dream.
Uh-huh.
So I was working as a hostess at this very busy restaurant in the Galleria. Then I wanted to become a waitress, and so I had to learn stuff.
Yeah.
So I go down this hallway, and it ends up being connected to all these other buildings. I'm going down this hallway for ages, right? And then I come out this other room, and I realized I've gone back in time. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So then I'm like, I gotta figure out how to get back.
Because you look around and you're like, these decorations were hip in the 80s. I must have gone back in time.
Am I in the 1700s? Oh shit.
Yeah.
So then I start my way back. I meet Michael B. Jordan.
Okay,
the
sure. He also was.
Well, no, he's from then, but we start dating.
Of course.
In this hallway. And there's all these obstacles, like all these challenges we have to go through to get back or whatever. It's taking ages. And then at one point we are in the middle of a sniper fight.
Oh, sure.
And
that makes
we
sense.
separate. And when I find him, he's still who he is in spirit, but he's Mr. Peanut. And he's and he's cut himself open and is selling his innards, more peanuts, so that he can give me money to make it back on my journey. And he dies, right? And I'm like so sad, and I'm like, Mr. Peanut, what happened?
We've lost Mr. Peanut.
I woke up I was scared also of the snipers, and I was like, I just wanted to be a waitress, So anyways, that was the whole that's all I remember of it.
All right.
But yeah, I haven't thought about Mr. Peanut, and
no, that's
I don't know how long.
The old brain is digging up an old one here.
And I mean, he's laying there he's cut himself from sternum to or top peanut to the bottom of his bottom peanut.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I knew he was Michael B. Jordan.
Right.
And we were in love.
Galleria Mall, restaurant waitress job, back in time.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan.
We met, by the way, me and Michael B. Jordan, the actor, because he was playing basketball in one of these rooms that I had to travel through.
Right, to go back in time.
Yeah, but it was not Michael Jordan. Yeah.
Thank you, brain. Well done.
Yeah, I know. I was like, man, this one was elaborate. Yeah.
Well, this is kind of like dreams come true. Highly relevant to our podcast, right? They asked J.D. Vance, who are the 3 people, living or dead, you would want to go to dinner with.
And he was like, Robert and Kalyn.
Yes, my favorite. And Kate Middleton, and we'll eat bananas. Exactly. There's a throwback to an old episode.
Yeah. And,
1 week old.
1 week old, yeah.
Not
and
that old.
The Pope.
And the Pope. Pope Francis.
Right.
Why not? No, listen, he picked Isaac Newton, Abraham Lincoln,
Oh my gosh.
and Donald Trump.
Of course he did.
Donald
He,
Trump.
because
He's the
brown
biggest
noser.
kiss ass.
Yeah, the biggest brown noser there is.
Yeah. But I just love. All right, here's JD Vance decides.
Sitting around Isaac Newton.
Yeah.
Coolest dude ever.
Yeah,
as
we've
we know.
identified as like the least guy you'd want to go to.
Right, yeah.
Imagine this guy at a dinner party, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's funny.
I
wonder why he picked Isaac. I mean, he's genius, right? But I guess that's it. But
yeah, it's just like here's a list of
yeah. People that are admirable that I know.
right, admirable, exactly. I mean, I think Abraham Lincoln, he was known as a storyteller and all
Right,
this.
right,
I think he would be
That's
really
a fine choice.
Yeah, right. He's a good Republican president.
right.
But, so yeah, and besides Donald Trump, the guy, you could probably more or less
I bet he has
call him
lunch.
up.
I bet he has lunch with them most days. I mean,
Right.
honestly.
Right, but if I could have one more chance,
One more.
He's like the puppy dog at the door, like,
No kidding.
oh, it's Tom,
Yeah.
it's Tom.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yay!
Down, JD, get
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
No, did you pee on the rug again,
Yeah,
JD?
right.
Yeah. Trump is like, we got to get JD Vance fixed, man. We got.
Yeah, we can't have this one breeding.
Listen, he basically was an attack dog with Zelensky that time.
Yeah, yeah,
right? They're
that's
like,
what-
sick him.
Yeah, and he's like, did you even say thank you?
Speaking of that, so they had this meeting of all the European leaders with,
Right.
with Donald Trump,
In
including
Alaska,
Zelensky.
right?
Yeah, I don't even know if Alaska has the facilities for all this.
No.
I mean, there's like one fancy hotel in Anchorage, I think, but
right. It's
Any-
just otherwise, it's just murderers and child abductors, from what I can tell from my documentary.
yeah.
No one episode.
that might be a slanted view on what's going on in Alaska, but
Like
going
the
on.
other industry going
Yeah,
on besides
besides the
murdering,
child
sex trafficking.
one or two maybe. It's known for fishing
Yeah.
and tourism.
I think oil, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yes. So I went to Alaska one time. We did go to Anchorage, and the tour book we used, like top
Yeah.
sites or whatever.
Yeah.
One was the store in the hospital, like. And it turns out you go into the store in the hospital, and they sell like really nice Indian art.
Oh.
You know, but it's like really random, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, this is the thing that gets the AAA 5 stars or whatever. So anyway, these European dignitaries show up, and they're there to meet with
Right.
President Trump.
Yeah.
So Zelensky learned his lesson. He said thank you in one form or another to Trump 9 times over the course of their meeting. And all these other leaders like line up to kiss his ass and get their
God.
thing. You know, because you're the United States, and if you're going to be a bully and push people around, I mean...
Yeah, if we're going to be bullies, we do have the right president to do it, you know? Because that's kind of what I feel like Trump is
Yeah.
in life.
Those
Like the whole apprentice thing. I mean, him being like, you're fired. Like, he was being a dick. Like, you know, there's no need for it to be like that, you know? What I
Yeah.
mean? But
And what else can European countries and leaders do besides just line up and kiss his
our
ass? That's all
yeah.
there is.
Yeah.
That's all they can do. So,
Right.
Anyway.
He must have loved it.
Yeah,
I think I heard. Can you believe I actually know anything about this? I mean, this is the new podcast.
Wow.
But, yeah, I hear they didn't actually come to any like agreement. Like they didn't get to a ceasefire.
yeah, right.
This is the reason I know this is because in your cars you have NPR on by default. So like,
And you're too lazy to turn it off.
so no, I just hear some stuff every now and then.
And
I'm like,
what is this crap?
Yeah.
What is this about?
So I'm like, fuck it. I'll
Yeah.
just listen to this.
So knowing that one fact, that puts you ahead of what percentage of the population in terms of how tapped in you are?
I'm not very good at this kind of thing. 'Cause I assume that I'm like the bottom.
Well, most of the times you are, but now, but now you've risen.
I'm at the bottom third,
But
maybe.
okay, so you would
Maybe
say
I'm at the 50% mark.
so 2/3 of the U.S. population knows that.
Slightly more than me, or to a lot more than me.
I doubt it. I bet it's the other way around.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think the body starts prioritizing, right? It's
Yeah,
just
it's
like,
I'm gonna take care of that kidney instead of the hair.
yeah, Jesus Christ, I've been at this for 40 years.
Yeah.
You get to retire. I still got to pump blood. And so it's like, all right, let's go down. All right, prostate.
Yeah, let that one go. Yeah,
dial
whatever.
it down a little bit. Your brain function. All right.
Yeah, we'll do our best, but I mean, no promises.
Yeah. No, it's basically just like me. It's like I used to want to go out and have a good time in the evening. Now I just want to sit around.
Yeah,
And
right.
although I heard today that what you're supposed to do first thing in the morning is step outside and get
Experience
natural
sunlight.
sunlight. Yeah. This was Huberman.
Huberman talks about it often, yeah.
He was on another podcast that
Yeah.
I listened to.
He'll say that's like the most important thing
Yeah.
of the day.
To get you.
Immediately go outside, get 15, 20 minutes of sunlight in your eyes.
So every day when you wake up at 3 p.m.
That's the first thing I do. I go outside.
Yeah. And you offset all those health benefits with a cigarette, which is probably the last thing on Huberman's list, isn't it?
Yeah, generally those are pretty low. Like,
most health experts agree.
Yeah.
Although somehow the cigarette industry, when it came time for it, they found health experts that were willing to say, "Yep, no big deal."
well,
you know?
I mean, yeah, they do. It does have its benefits. Like there are like good scientific studies about it. Like I was telling you about arthritis. All kinds of arthritis vastly improved by nicotine. So it doesn't have to be smoking, but but it can be.
Yeah.
Like COVID, there were studies going on in France during COVID time that like the smokers got COVID less often.
Yeah.
Smokers, like cigarette smokers. But then the nicotine helped, like, as, defend against, like, the virus somehow.
Yeah.
But was a preventative piece against the virus, which
Was it the nicotine that...
I'm not 100% sure on that one. Like, it's been a while since I've looked at that study. But there's a bunch of other ones. Gout is vastly improved by nicotine. Like, nicotine's, and weight loss. Well, also a big thing for nicotine.
Oh, that one for sure. Yeah, that one for sure I've heard about.
Like,
it's a stimulant, you know?
Your brain works better. Same with caffeine, with when taking like nicotine.
Yeah.
So,
it's a chemical and it's a stimulant. So you would think, I mean, it's it's like saying caffeine. I'm sure has some benefits, and I'm sure
alcohol too.
I mean, and Tylenol and whatever, acetaminophen. But
yeah. I mean, there's a reason that everybody likes this stuff. Like you don't like it at first because of the fucking taste. Like you're not like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
You're like, I do want to like. But
nobody's first time drinking
a beer,
either is like, oh my god,
this is delightful.
I know, but somehow we train ourselves.
Yeah.
But isn't peer pressure something where it's like, those days when you're in, say, college and people you're like, no, I don't think I'm gonna drink, and they're like, what do you mean you're not drinking?
They're like, go on, drink it.
What?
I'm like, okay,
come on, loser, and
totally.
you're like, okay, why do you care? I don't know that you care, but
why it matters what I'm doing, it makes no sense.
Somehow it does, it's
totally.
like they won't.
And them saying that makes you go like, okay, smoking, like that was like a very deliberate decision. There was one day that me and Aaron went and got a pack of cigarettes in high school, and we were like, we're gonna start smoking, and we smoked the whole fucking thing.
Oh my god!
And then like she couldn't drive, and I almost threw up.
Yeah.
And that's how it began.
Right. It's deliberate.
Yeah. We're like,
what should we do today? I think
I want to become a smoker.
Let's start a terrible health habit.
Yeah. But at that time, it was like cool. You know?
Right.
Like, that's probably the best thing that's happened in the generation since, like, now. I mean, some of them will vape, like the high school kids or whatever these days, but mostly not. And none of them smoke cigarettes.
Right.
Like, cigarette purchases from that age group has dropped precipitously, which is great.
Yeah.
Because that's like when you create lifetime smokers, basically.
Yeah. The other thing that is down for, they've done studies where they ask teenagers if they're drinking.
I know. Or having sex. They don't have sex anymore either.
What are these lame ass kids doing?
Seriously. Like, I was dating that guy, in Seattle, and he had 2 high school kids at the time, and like those 2 fucking never went anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm serious. They like never went out. Like Friday and Saturday nights, he'd like fall asleep on the couch watching TV, and the kids would be like sitting in the same room reading books. And I'm like, kids sound lame. Like,
those are the nerdy versions.
No,
but
they were like, I've seen pictures of them. They were actually like the cool kids. And like, how did this happen? How is it like the cool thing to like be like, oh, I'm just gonna hang out with my dad's passed out and I'm just gonna sit right next to him like the whole time. Then and then I'll go to bed when I get tired.
Yeah,
that's your Friday night. Like, why aren't your friends peer pressuring you to drink and smoke and stuff?
I know. I don't know.
And have sex.
Yeah, for God's sake. Come on, we're all having sex. Let's go. Let's go.
There's an orgy later. It's going to be
Drop
wild.
your pants, dude.
Yeah.
But the boys are like, porn's better, so
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they're doing.
Sitting at home watching porn.
Yeah.
Pretending to read next to their dad.
Well, I don't know, man. They got to pick their spots, but, you know.
Yeah.
That may not
Man. Yeah. We should buy stock in Vaseline for...
Oh, my God. So it turns out Vaseline is owned by the British multinational company Unilever, and it was originally created by Robert Cheeseborough in 1870, and he found a process to refine and purify a petroleum byproduct known as rod wax.
Like, how do people do this kind of stuff? Like,
using waxy substance from oil rigs to heal cuts and burns. So he's out there on the oil rigs, and he's like,
I've got some of this
see that?
oil.
Like, see that waxy stuff that's building up around the piston thing?
I'm gonna take that shit. I'm gonna burn it down, like refine it.
Yeah,
somehow.
And then I'm gonna put it on a wound.
And then I'm gonna stick that nasty ass shit like I just peeled off of this oil rig. Yeah, into my open fucking wound.
Yeah. AI put together this timeline for us. 1859, the chemist, he noticed oil workers using a waxy substance from oil rigs to heal cuts and burns. So he wasn't even the cat who thought. Yeah, they're just like.
If it were,
you remember the old rub dirt in it?
Yeah, right? Yeah, seriously, man. Yeah. I guess that, like, it kind of makes more sense for me with burns because you think about, like, if it is from, like, some metal thing pounding, you know, like, those things get hot and, like, having lubrication on it just keeps it from, like, getting so hot. So it makes a little bit more sense to me why I'd be like, okay, this will protect this. But a cut, I mean, I guess it's better than nothing because then at least dirt can't get into it. I mean, if you're rubbing this fucking foul-ass oil shit on your, I guess you're not that worried about it, but, like...
I mean, we are talking 1859, so like, what were the alternatives?
They're like, we're gonna die in 2 years anyways, so like, just cover it up.
Here are your choices. You could have your horse lick it.
I could pee on it.
Or this waxy shit.
You're like, oh, okay, I'll go with the wax.
I mean, it does hurt like hell, so I'm gonna put something in there.
Yeah,
but
I didn't ask Andrea, but she said she's been stung by a jellyfish, and I wanted to ask her if she peed on herself.
That's supposed to be the worst.
I don't know. I always hear about that.
I don't know because I don't think I've ever heard this story that she got stung by a jellyfish. She
just told me day before yesterday.
Yeah. Well, maybe
we were
you think she was stung yesterday or day before yesterday?
I think she might have been. It's when we were in the lake. You were at the...
I thought it was when she's at Marshall's, you know, like walking along. Ah! Damn it! They hung jellyfish on over by the handbags.
No, we were watching that otter movie that I mentioned before. And they had a scene where they show a jellyfish, and she was like, "I've been stung by a jellyfish. That shit sucks."
Okay.
And I wanted,
Diana Nyad, the first woman to swim from Cuba to Florida, it took her multiple attempts, but each time she got like dozens or hundreds of jellyfish stings.
Yeah.
It's so hard to do this swim, you know.
Well, right. I don't really know why people want to do these long ass swims. Like, I like swimming okay, but I'm like, this is how I feel about biking. Also, like, I fucking hate biking.
Okay.
Like, I hate it. I don't know why anyone wants to bike. Like, the right amount of biking for me is 1 mile or less.
Yeah.
Like, no more than that, for sure.
Bike to the corner store because it's a little faster than walking, huh?
Like, there was one time I biked from my loft in downtown Houston to Mom and Dad's house.
Oh, God.
I had to stop 4 times. Yeah. It's like 14 miles or something, and it took me like 3 hours, which is longer than it takes most people to run a half marathon. Like I could have run there in the same amount of time, basically. Yeah, I was just in misery. I could not walk afterwards. I'm like, this fucking sucks. I don't know what I was fucking thinking.
I think people get used to it, you know?
Yeah, but who wants to get used to that? Like, it sucks. It just sucks. Like, there's all these people that do the MS 150 around, you know, it's from Houston to Austin biking. And I'm like, fucking never. I would never in my life. If you paid me $1 million, I'd be like, fucking keep it. Like, I don't want it. I have one life to live, and it's not worth that fucking misery. You know how long it would take me to bike from Houston to Austin? It took me 3 hours to get 12 miles. So, what, 180 miles? Like, I'd be there in a week and a half. Like, you know, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I feel the same way about biking or swimming. Like, that many miles. You know, like how far is it from Cuba to Florida? It's got to be like 100 miles or some shit, right?
110 miles from Cuba to Florida.
Look how close I was. That was really good.
So I wonder how fast she did it.
Like that. So yeah, the Ironman triathlons, they'll run a marathon, they'll bike like whatever, 100 fucking miles, and then they swim like 2 miles.
Yeah.
Like, because swimming's so fucking hard and whatever.
Yeah.
So to swim 100 fucking mile, like.
Yeah.
Why?
She did it in 53 hours, so it is almost, you're going like 2 miles an hour through this water.
Yeah, 53 hours. So okay, yeah. Are you eating? Is somebody on a boat next to you, like giving you food?
Yeah, you can. Do
you sleep?
I don't know.
I don't think you get to.
I think you can take rest periods. I'm not sure.
Do you have some sort of
the only thing you can't
device?
do? No, you can't have. The thing is, you have to like float. You know,
you have to tread
water or
perfect.
Yeah,
fucking. There's another fun ass thing to do. Like
I know. You remember like your CPR days,
right? Yeah. If you want to be a lifeguard, fucking have fun. You gotta tread water for 5 minutes. That feels like a fucking million years.
Oh my god.
Like God.
Like. This is so much fun. I'm gonna go do wall squats after this.
Yeah,
man.
right. You know what I'm gonna go do is swim a fucking 100 miles. Where during my rest periods I get to do this. Like, fucking give me a break.
People are wired differently. I'll tell you that.
I mean, Jesus.
Well, these are the same cats who want to like climb Everest, even though like your chances of dying are 20%
not zero.
or something. Yeah, 10% or something.
Yeah, I mean. I don't know. Just like anybody who wants to work out for like even marathoners. I think fucking think marathoners are kind of crazy.
Right.
You have to eat.
Yeah.
Often people have to take a shit.
Yeah. Oh
like,
yeah.
Then like
your body's like, cut this out. God, just anything. I'll do anything to stop.
Yeah. Right. Like if I have to fucking eat a meal.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to work out for 4 hours. Straight, you know, and that's a pretty fast marathon. That's not too bad. Like, there's one thing on this earth that I like doing for 4 hours straight. Sleeping.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I want to do for that long of time period together. Yeah. Like, I don't understand it. It's like you gotten crazy. And so anything beyond a marathon's length of time, where you're like 50 hours of working out together. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you don't need to procreate, please.
Yeah.
Like, who are you? Who didn't love you enough? Like, when you were... Was daddy didn't love you enough? Now you have to swim 100 miles.
You have to inflict pain upon yourself.
Like, look at me, Dad. I didn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm worth something. I don't know. Maybe our parents just loved us too much.
That's probably our problem. Our parents loved us too much. Right. And the body's like, you're the same asshole that 50 years from now is going to want me to keep keep running your kidneys. And
yeah.
Although somehow the body is, working out somehow is good for it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't understand it either because like the things that make you have like thickening of your heart, right?
Yeah.
Like so like I studied math, right, in grad school, and like that's one of the things that it can do because it makes your heart beat too fast, right? But I'm like, so does exercise. So, but we don't see this like thickening of the walls of the heart. Like it basically makes your muscle bigger in your heart, which is not good. But
it's not good if it's done with meth, but it's good if you do it with exercise.
But
somehow.
I mean, it doesn't make the walls thicker, right? And I don't know why. Yeah. It doesn't really make any sense to me why it would in that case and wouldn't in another.
Yeah. Questions for Andrew Huberman.
Yeah.
I think we should just write him and say, like, instead of exercising.
Like, do you want to come on our podcast?
Yeah. We've got this huge question. Like, we want to quit exercising and start taking meth.
Right. What are the pros and cons?
Is this a good trade-off or not? What are the pros and cons? Well, maybe he would Perhaps Andrew.
I do have a long tongue.
Yeah, you've been working that out hard too, haven't you? Yeah, you can. I can't get anywhere near the nostrils, huh? Right.
No, yours is weak sauce.
I got girth, not length.
Oh, did anybody weigh in on what we should do as far as stocks go? Like what stock we should be looking at?
Yeah, Janice.
Oh.
Janice weighs in.
Yeah.
And she says, I think you should pick stocks based on your favorite guest's initials. All right, so I would say Tony Reno was our favorite, maybe. Just kidding, Janice. Yeah. We'll look up J.A.
J.A. Solar.
J.A. Solar. Well,
I guess.
I will say this, Kalyn. I did do a little bit of homework on AA. Now, do you know what stock is AA?
American Airlines.
No. I only asked you that because it's a bit of a trick question. It's not American Airlines.
I think I own it.
You own AA, but you don't own American Airlines then. American Airlines is AAL.
Oh, that's right.
AA is Alcoa.
Oh, I do own Alcoa.
You own that too. Okay.
I knew I owned AA.
Now, why they had to be A, how you let Agilent become A and you only get to be AA because you're Alcoa? I don't.
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, in general, X is still available. Like, why are there any single letters still available?
I know.
If you have a company that is close to that,
Right.
Like Twitter, X, whatever, why have they not taken that yet?
Yeah, well, I don't think they're public. So that'd be the main reason.
Oh, yeah, that would be the reason. That would be that's
But yeah, if you're like, all right, guys, here's our options for ticker symbols.
Yeah.
TMJ4.
Right.
.AX.
Yeah. Or we could do X.
Or I.
Yeah.
Or no
Right.
Z's taken, but Y. Y is a
Yeah.
pretty cool one.
Right.
Now some of them are like fun, right? You got Yum brands and their
Right.
tickers Yum.
Spirit Airlines was Save.
Southwest Airlines was Love, LUV.
Yeah.
These are fun and cute, right?
Right.
But a lot of them aren't that fun and cute.
No.
You
Even Apple's AAPL.
Yeah. Right. They
I'm
should
like,
be.
what the fuck are you AAPL? Like what? Like that's dumb.
It is kind of dumb. They should be EVE.
EVE.
Eve. From the Bible, ate the apple.
Oh, you're so right. I was like, I don't get it at all.
Yeah. Also, Adam and Eve, adult
Yeah. Speaking
products company.
Speaking of Eve, she really fucked us over, women.
You got the short
I'm
end
like,
of the
what are
stick.
you doing eating shit? What are you doing talking to snakes? Haven't you watched Harry Potter? There's
Yeah.
nothing good about talking to snakes.
She had not watched Harry Potter. That was part
You
of the
don't
problem.
know that. You don't know that. It was Eden.
Right.
Everything was perfect. They
Yeah.
may have had Harry Potter then. God was omnipotent and all of that stuff.
I will
all
say-
those.
You're right. I've been caught in my preconceptions that Eden did not have
Harry
access
Potter.
to Harry Potter.
Yeah, you don't know that. You don't know.
Maybe that was part of the tree of
It
knowledge.
was predestined.
The tree of knowledge was more or
Oh
less
my
like
god! And they're like, "Are you a Slytherin?" And she's like, "I might be. I feel naughty."
I think what we're getting at is the tree of knowledge was more or less like a Blockbuster video or something. Or no, a sketchy video store because it also had the
the snake and
the dirty videos
Right.
and the
Yeah. But and then the snake's like, "Eat this apple," and she's like, "I don't know. Like, did they not eat it all? Why could she not eat the apple?
because it grew from the tree of knowledge.
Oh, she could eat shit that grew other places.
That's right. They had unlimited
I mean,
access.
that's not really fair. If the snake's like, here's an apple," she could be like, "Was that from the tree of knowledge?" And the snake's like, "No."
Yeah. Except that's not how it went down.
How'd it go down then?
The snake's like, "Don't listen to God. You should eat that apple." Off the,
He didn't hand it to her.
No, well, it didn't have hands.
Didn't grab it with his like tail parts and you're like, "Here you are, apple."
Maybe. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't think. Maybe I was. I mean, if Harry Potter was there.
It was perfect, so yeah, you're probably there. How could it
that's
not be heaven
amazing.
without you?
I gotta save
How
that
could it
one
be-
for Andrea. my bag of charmer phrases. All right, fine. We're gonna go biblical. All right, let's see. Genesis, story of Eve.
Oh yeah, we looked up your favorite
sorry.
Bible verse from your high school thing.
Oh my goodness! Why is that? What do you think my favorite Bible verse from?
Oh wait, well it was a thing that said it was like your high school, your senior sketch thing.
Okay.
And it had that you didn't like squash, and that your favorite Bible verse was Ecclesiastes 1:3 or something like that.
Okay.
That was basically all about love, but I picked the weirdest. I picked the King James version. I was reading it, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck this is even talking about.
Yeah.
And then I randomly skipped to a different book, and it was Lamentations, which I don't know if you spent much time reading that, but it's like, fucking God hates me. This shit sucks. Like everything fucking blows.
Yeah,
and like that's the whole book. You're just like, I have no luck. I have no fortune. God has taken everything good away from me. Like my family is dead. I am in poverty and I have leprosy.
You do not see a lot of Lamentations hanging in people's kitchens. You know,
That should change. That should change.
As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. No. As for me and my house, we are suffering under horrendous.
God has removed
forsaken
his,
us.
Yeah, exactly. God has removed his love from my life. I have been abandoned by God.
See, this is a gift Dad would appreciate, is if we got him a Lamentations mug, you know?
Yeah, or like some like needlepoint that's like.
This is a niche business, man, which is like
We
terrible.
only do now Lamentations. Choose your verse wisely.
I mean, for the right guy, for like this Bible scholar.
No, I kind of love it. Like I would hang that shit over my toilet or something.
It's
just
not
like,
so far afield from the motivational posters
Yeah,
that
they're
are
fake.
they're
Yeah.
fake and sarcastic, but
Yeah.
but only one in about 1 million people are gonna get the
Gonna be
Lamentation.
like, I do want to spend $50 on a needlepoint from
Yeah.
Lamentations that is like, dear God, why have you forsaken me and killed my wife and left me childless? Like,
You wouldn't have to do only Lamentations. There's some pretty sad stuff in some of the Proverbs,
well,
Psalms,
sure.
and Job.
Yeah, Job.
Job.
Yeah. Oh.
Jonah.
Do you remember Job?
I do remember Job.
Yeah, Jonah's got a fun story though. He gets to live in a whale, right? Or is it a shark?
In a
It's
way,
a whale.
well, it's the sea monster or something that's
Oh, it's a kraken?
sometimes translated into whale.
Kraken.
But
Is it a kraken?
and could be a crack. Once again, I wasn't there. I don't think.
Are you actually God?
Only that you've been waiting your whole life to ask me this. Ever since you're 5 years old,
like,
you're
oh
like,
my God, Robert! Wow.
He's so great. He must be. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't think anybody could think better of you than I thought of you when
Yeah.
I was little. Like, who else lays around in bed at night thinking about someone else being like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh, like my big brother? Wow.
Well, Kalyn, yes, I'm going to reveal my secret identity. I am in fact God, and I've chosen to live my mortal life in Cleveland, upper middle class
Yeah.
existence in Cleveland, Ohio, with 2 teenagers who yell at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and watch battle bots and
Right. When you get a chance, when you're allowed.
and play and record a podcast that approximately 10 or 12 people listen to. So
150 listened last week.
now the serpent was more crafty than any of the wild animals the Lord God had made. He said to the woman, "Did God really say to you, you must not eat from any tree in the garden?"
She's like, I can't really remember now.
The woman said to
I
the
don't
serpent,
know.
"We may eat fruit from the trees in the garden, but God did say you must not." This is Old Testament stuff. You're supposed to know this. "You must not eat fruit from the tree that is in the middle of the garden, and you must not touch it or you will die." You will not certainly die," the serpent said to the woman, "for God knows that when you eat
And he was right.
Yeah, God lied. That's now
This
maybe
is
a
not
way.
a great start to the book.
For, I'm sure that's a mystery. We can ask Dad about that. I'm sure there's some Bible scholars that have pondered over this God
Yeah.
lying to. So if he
Right.
if he
Or
lied
maybe Eve
there,
just doesn't remember right.
God, yeah, maybe,
No, Eve doesn't remember. Yeah.
or whoever wrote this book.
No, I'm saying that Eve is recounting what God said, but she could be misremembering.
Yeah. Well, we don't know who wrote. Well, supposedly Moses wrote this book. So
He was a busy dude.
well, he had
No,
40
that-
years of wandering in the
Yeah,
in the
that's true.
wilderness.
What are
He
you
got-
gonna do? You're gonna be like, I guess I'll just write this book. Fuck.
Tried starting a podcast. It didn't go so well. And he got tired of freaking crypto quotes and crosswords.
Right.
And he's like, all right, I guess
You're
I'll.
like, yeah, I really want to find an oasis, but in the meantime, I'll just jot down some stories.
I tried writing these stone tablets and like
Right.
had to
Chiseling
smash.
sucks, though.
Yeah. Well, he was just to write those 10 sentences. He was gone 40 days, so like that
Yeah.
to write Genesis, but
40 days talking to a burning bush.
yeah. Anyway,
The drugs were good back then.
When-
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, she took some and ate it. She took some
From
and
the
ate
snake?
It.
It doesn't specify. Maybe that's why God didn't kill him, because the snake gave it to her.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta say, if a snake offered me some shit, was talking to me and said, "Here, eat this apple," I'd be like, maybe I should eat this apple.
Yeah,
Like,
never
a
had a
snake's
time.
talking to me right
Yeah.
now, so maybe this is like.
Or you could be like, I'm just gonna run away screaming because I'm not doing a thing a snake says.
Yeah, well, yeah, because now I've seen Harry Potter.
Okay, right. Yeah, exactly. This is getting recursive because of the tree of knowledge is what introduced you to the
I know.
knowledge that.
Yeah.
There is something really weird in.
Why did God put this mean ass snake in Eden, anyways?
And why have this tree of,
Yeah, why have this untouchable tree?
We were later able to put a cherub in front of the gates to Eden, keep people out. Why not have the cherub not let them eat from the tree?
Right. Have the baby hang out with the snake.
Find a better place to plant the tree. I mean, get some landscapers in here.
Figure it out, God. Come on.
Lots of easier ways to handle this than just be like, all right, I told you no eating. Now I'm going to go for a walk way over there.
I'm going to go over here, even though I'm omnipotent.
Yeah. Right. He called to the man, where are you? So again, yes, omnipotence, right? He knows where the man is, presumably, but he said this anyway.
Yeah.
There's many, many questions raised by this particular passage. Right. I've seen some commercials for talks that there are things, and they seem really fascinating.
Yeah. That's a good sentence.
Yeah, it was just, I saw some things and they were.
They talks about stuff. Super neat.
Yeah. No, commercials for talks. I haven't actually watched the talks. Okay, this is a couple passages earlier. God commanded to the man, you are free to eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil.
Okay.
For when you eat from it, you will certainly die. The tree of God, knowledge of evil. Good and evil.
Oh. Okay, so this is interesting. God lied.
Yeah. A little white lie there.
He just felt bad. He's like, I only made the two of you, and now I'm going to kill your lady.
Or maybe they were immortal, but once he did that
then you were going to have death in your life.
Yes, maybe that's what happens. Okay, so, all right, we solved that one. Robert and Kalyn gets rich, does it again.
Yeah. Yeah, but then we got all these other fucking punishments, too. The ladies did.
Oh, yeah, the ladies got it bad.
Yeah.
The men have to, build porches and,
be around the ladies.
Hang towel racks, yeah. Yeah.
Suffer the women.
And they get erections. Suffer the women. Put up with the women's bullshit.
When we're like,
yeah, right.
I'm having painful childbirth, and then I go through menopause and all of the other.
Oh, that's the easiest part of it is during childbirth. It's all the guess what I want for dinner? Why don't you ever take me dancing? They weren't like that in the Garden of Eden.
Yeah,
this
is cool.
Yeah, there's no dancing.
I like this.
Had nothing to talk about.
Yeah,
we don't...
right. Well, that's what she's like, this fucking snake.
Yeah. This is the most...
I can't wait to tell Adam about this.
Adam, this is the most entertaining thing that's happened to us in
ever.
A millennia.
Yeah. We're super not interested in sex because they're walking around naked and, we only have each other. So,
yeah.
I mean, plus it's kind of Eve was from Adam's rib, right?
Yeah. So it's even more incestuous?
Yeah. Yeah, really, it's just the one.
Because if they were into sex and they were naked, that's about all they would do. Is just
right. Let's keep going.
Babe, I can't stop, man. Look at that rocking body Eve's got, man.
She's like, I do one kind of exercise. That's it.
But I don't do it for 4 hours or more.
Right. We take breaks.
55 hours straight. So
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
To that extent.
Yeah. So back to
Eli Lilly introducing more a groundbreaking weight loss pill. It's as effective as Ozempic, and it's easier to make and cheaper, which will not translate into lower prices for you, I bet.
It should be in trials, right?
Yes. It's supposed to be coming soon.
Yeah, right. Because it's in trials, right. That's why I was thinking that it might be a good one to invest in. Because I think that, I think it may be time to sell off Novo and time to...
Oh, wow. We're going to really cut our losses on Novo.
Well, I mean, maybe not for you, but maybe not for us, but certainly for me, as a private investor.
Yeah. Lilly, LLY. Oh, let me share. Let's see. Because I think when they put this news out, it really did pop.
I mean, it's still a ways away. Yeah.
This is some chart for a day. But I guess this is only $10, but anyway.
Still.
5 days was up
this
at
is a pretty weird
Oh, the 5-day chart.
I mean, everything is weird.
Down, up, down, up.
Yeah.
Doing good. No, we're not. Yes, we are. No, we're not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Credit fuels the AI boom. Drug tariffs finally land. That happened 21 hours ago. It's on track for its worst performance since 2008. Should investors be worried?
No, we should invest.
Yeah, hell yeah. Buy low, sell high. That's what. Yeah, how's it done in 6 months? Down 18%. But you know what that means? Crushing Novo.
Yeah.
Because Novo is down like 2/3.
50%, yeah.
1 year down 25%. There you go. 5-year chart looks pretty good. It looks pretty good.
Yeah. Up 300 and something percent. I can't really read the number very well, but
it is up 376% in 5 years.
Yeah.
So that's pretty damn good.
I mean, Eli Lilly, what else do they make? They make a lot of stuff. A lot of drugs.
Yeah. What does Eli Lilly make? What does Eli Lilly do? No. Well, yeah. Here we go.
Oh, they make insulin.
Insulin.
I mean, that's not going to be their money maker.
No, I don't think so. Cialis.
Cymbalta,
Prozac. That's got to be there's a cash cow right there.
They make Mounjaro.
Yeah, they already were in this. We debated, are we going to invest in Lilly or Novo?
Oh.
And we totally blew it.
Yeah. Right. Right that we talked about it.
Yeah.
Mounjaro is one that both of us take now. Right?
Zepatide, yeah.
That's Mounjaro.
Yeah. It's supposed to be better.
Yeah. Mounjaro is better because it has 2 mechanisms of action.
Yeah.
Right? And then this new one has 3. Right. Versus just the GLP-1.
Wait till they come out with one that has 4 actions.
No way. Yeah.
I've been getting hungry a lot lately, and it seems to vary by which compounding pharmacy produces my knockoff tirzepatide.
Yeah, that's part of why there's been a lot of the legal action. Apparently, this is more common with Ozempic, but they've been making stuff that's not proper or whatever.
Yeah.
What a day for fucking compounding pharmacies.
Yeah.
We're like, we haven't done shit for a long ass time. It's just like people that are allergic to like whatever, this one specific thing, and then occasionally have to come in and get medication. Like,
yeah.
And now, like,
the whole
fucking,
world
I gotta hire every
like,
pharmacist. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm just trying to fucking pair up with any doctor I can, you know?
Yeah.
Like, all of these companies came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, this is all they do. It's the only thing that they do. Like, man, if you're a doctor with slightly sketchy morals, you know, then, like, you're a big business.
This is the place to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? They got all this talent. It was all the opioid prescribing doctors.
Like, if you need to get an SSRI or whatever, now you can just get those from, like, Hims and Hers. But this one, I feel like, is kind of a leap because, I mean, they gave it to me just on my word.
I think it just shows that most of the stuff is pretty safe. The value of going to an office and sitting in a waiting room and staring a guy in the eye. Yeah. Of course, somebody is going to, like, fucking die on this stuff or whatever.
Right, so like this has like an antidepressant though has a lot less risk involved.
Right.
But an anti-hair loss medication. Like that doesn't like also make you lose weight. Whereas like we have anorexic girls out there. Like anorexia is the #1 most deadly of all mental disorders.
Okay.
Right? Way worse than depression.
Yeah.
Because like they'll do whatever the fuck it takes and then they just get their bodies into total fucking organ failure.
Yeah.
And like and yet, I can absolutely see how these girls could. I mean, it is mostly girls, but like, could get all of these weight loss drugs. Yeah. I mean, they're already taking Ipecac and shit like that all the time. Like, so I mean, they have like no doubts about taking stuff that's really bad for them.
Yep. I feel like I just ate from the tree of knowledge.
Yeah.
All right. We should look at the portfolio, and we can see if we want to make any adjustments.
Yeah. Oh, everybody's in the green.
A lot of green.
Yeah.
The market has been doing awesome.
We're beating Justin.
S&P itself, hell yeah,
Thank
we
God.
are. Yeah.
Bye.
The S&P was up 1.5% on Friday. Within the Get Rich portfolio, what has been going on? We went up 2.5% on Friday.
Yeah.
All our positions from Visa Day are up. They're doing okay. ATII continues to be our standout.
Holy crap. It's up 1,000%? Is that what that said?
It is up 243% for a total of $2,400.
Yeah.
We know how to pick.
Good one.
We know how to pick mushroom psilocybin people.
Yeah.
Fannie Mae was back up over $11. It had been down in the 10s. So that made us a bunch of money. Chewy, of course, is still a big one. And, of course, Reddit. All the same names. Yeah. Nothing too exciting to see here. Bitcoin up.
Yeah, I saw that Fannie Mae was down in the 10s, and I almost texted you to see if it was time to buy. But then I was like, I don't know. I haven't been paying enough attention.
10 might be the new 7.
Yeah.
I'm tempted again.
I know. I'm perpetually tempted.
I heard a podcast where basically the main topic was Fannie Mae and it go into IPO, and they were pretty bullish that this thing was going to happen. So
yeah.
I don't know why it's got this big discount if it's going to IPO at 30, why it's at 10. That seems to be a big risk.
I guess it could still not do it. And then it will go to what? 3?
Yeah, or something. Yeah, exactly.
And I'll be like, I don't even care. I'm still making money. I'll still be up. Like, there's like no losing scenario for me at this point.
I don't envision a day when Donald Trump comes out and says like, nope, we're not going to do that. Changed our minds.
Yeah.
And at some day it just like fades away, you know,
right.
I don't know, like the Epstein conspiracy or something. But then I guess there is some risk that they IPO it and then it's not structured so that it's worth $30. But
well, yeah, but when you sell, like once it gets to 30, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm not hanging on after that.
I'm gonna see what happens from here. like I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be counting my pennies or whatever.
It would have been like Spirit Airlines after that acquisition. Yeah. It would be like, okay, hanging around here.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
I never sell, but if it goes to 30, I'm out.
Out.
All of it. All of it. I'm selling every penny.
Not looking back either.
Nope.
Not going to go check that stock chart later and be like, oh, shit, it's at 42.
I will not care. I will just be like, good.
That was a win.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have 2 stocks today. Eli Lilly and Alcoa.
And JA.
Oh, we should save our deep dive on JA for next time.
Okay, next week we will dive into JA, which is even more random way to pick stocks than alphabetical.
We should make a board that has all the stock ticker letters, and they like a sticky that we throw at it, and then that's the one we pick for next week.
How big a board would it have to be to contain nearly 5,000 stock tickers?
Look, I don't know. I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or does leather make your butt sweat more than like normal fabric?
That is not what you were saying before. Yes, it's well documented. They've run scientific studies.
Why do people like leather chairs so much? It just makes my butt super fucking sweaty.
If you get a car with leather seats, you got to get the kind that has a fan.
But if you get leather seats around your house, then you just like chill in your ass sweat?
But it looks so manly. It
looks manly. Yeah. I guess dudes are just like, I like it when I get fucking ripe down there. I don't remember what Alcoa does. They do chemical stuff, petroleum stuff.
Alcoa stands for the Aluminum Corporation of America.
I do love aluminium.
Oh, I will introduce you here to the investor presentation that they gave at the Global Commodities Conference.
I like the look of it. This looks like a legit company's presentation.
Yes,
this is like the kind of boring ass shit that we do.
Yeah,
we got dump trucks.
Not the sexiest.
Make piles.
Yeah. And then there's a mountain.
And then here's some big bricks of aluminum.
Yeah, more aluminum than you could imagine in one spot.
Yeah, we got a lot of fucking aluminum. Like, that's what's up.
I know you probably thought the Aluminum Corporation of America made like Beanie Babies
and things like that. Like, here's what we made.
Yeah, no, they don't do that.
They make fucking stacks of aluminum.
They haven't diversified into oranges or Vaseline or AI or
we're sticking with what we know.
We stick to our knitting here at Alcoa.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we write cautionary statements, and then we're in 2 businesses actually: aluminum and alumina.
Oh.
So.
Is that what we sell to the UK? Because they say aluminium.
No, that's another business yet, but that's a subsector of aluminum.
Is it the right aluminium? It seems like it got an extra couple letters in it when they say it.
They do. I think they spell it differently too. In this case, yeah.
I'm gonna look it up.
They spell tires differently, right? TYRES.
They're so stupid.
I know they aren't. These English, they're just so
in British. They add an I.
Wow, there you go.
Anyway, okay.
So they have 13,900 employees.
13,000? Wow, that's bigger than I would expect.
Yeah. They've kind of expanded beyond America, I'm afraid to tell you.
Yeah.
So
imperialism is alive and well at Alcoa Corporation.
That's right. The investor at 3M who is like, one of those M's is from Minnesota, and I don't think that, that guy is not happy.
That guy is like, fucking, what the fuck, Alcoa?
You're going to Saudi Arabia?
You do shit in Australia? That's so far.
Norway. Exactly.
And Iceland.
Who
even knew there was stuff to do in Iceland besides see the northern lights?
Yeah, and going
fish,
sled rides,
eat that putrefied shark.
Yeah, well, maybe they putrefy it in alumina. I don't know, but
maybe so.
They're one of the world's largest bauxite miners and the largest alumina producer, excluding China. So let me tell you what they're all about first and foremost. So there is a Harvard Business School case that we all take.
Oh, about Alcoa?
Alcoa, yes.
Wow.
Now here's Alcoa's claim to Harvard Business School case fame. Basically, they had the CEO come in like the 80s, 90s, something like that. And unlike any other CEO ever in the metals industry, he came in and his very first speech was like 2 hours about like, we're going to have the safest company in the whole stinking world. We are going to work on our safety culture, blah, 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 blah. So all the investors pick up the phone and are like, sell, sell, sell. Like, this guy's a kook, like not worried about making money. None of this.
Right.
Well, it turns out to be safer. You got to run better facilities. You got to have better machines. You got to have better products, blah, blah, blah. You got healthier, happier employees, da, 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 da. And the stock soared. So it's really interesting.
They put their money where their mouth is when it comes to safety.
They have stories in this thing where like executives would see a guy working on a roof or something in their neighborhood and they'd get out of the car and yell at him like that he wasn't doing the proper
right. He's like, don't you know about OSHA?
Yeah, exactly stuff like that.
Oh.
So some of the crazy safety culture you see at a lot of companies now is driven from Alcoa.
How did I end up buying Alcoa? I mean, this is a question throughout the ages, but
you thought it was American Airlines and you're like, this airline sucks, so I think I'll buy some stock.
No, I don't know. I just like aluminum, I guess.
AA is a very copacetic set of initials, I have to say, right?
That's true.
So operational excellence, high performance culture, not like the other guys that have low performance culture. And then Australian stakeholder engagement somehow gets, bright growth opportunities. They execute on San Ciprian, whatever that is.
Oh.
Anyway, all right, skip this for a moment. They got security of supply, which seems like something you really want to have.
Good.
Yeah.
Where does it come from?
Here, I'm about to show you. At least the aluminum that comes to the United States mostly comes from not the United States. Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah.
Wasn't it the Canadian lady that was like worried about Diet Coke?
Yeah, the person who, I don't know that they were Canadian, but yes, one of the big tariffs was put on to aluminum, and yes,
Such bullshit.
She's in that bottom 1/3 that we talked about, Kalyn. Well, we love a good waterfall graph here on the Robert and Kalyn Get Rich Show. Well, here's one which shows that in the U.S. we produce 0.8 mega MMTs. But we then export 0.7, even though we need 4.5 of the stuff.
We're like, we can sell our shit for more than we can buy it from other places.
Yeah, we're going to import it from fucking
Canada.
Argentina.
Right.
Canada, I get, but like, all right, we're going to ship this stuff around the globe from India or something. I don't know.
That is interesting.
And then they maximize value creation by balancing their cash. How many have we seen where it's like, yeah, we return cash to shareholders, we invest in growth, and, same things. And then the appendix.
Oh, we're 10 pages in.
And 2 of those pages were like the Fair Harbor
statement.
Right,
we got a title slide and appendix slide, a warning, or a note to...
Exactly.
That's awesome. This is my favorite deck so far. And even better, they've got pictures.
Yeah.
I didn't know what a billet looked like.
Well, now you do. That is a billet.
What's foundry mean?
That's stuff they make.
It's like stacks, but they go in and out.
I think a foundry is where you make this stuff, but anyway.
Well, then how do I know that's what a billet is a tube?
Yeah.
What is it, P1020?
That is an extra fancy type of aluminum. Extra good that you can put in stuff like aerospace.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like where we get like the A900 steel kind of thing. This is P1020.
Exactly.
Extra refined or something.
It turns out that this is electrical packaging. Aluminum is the next best conducting metal after copper. So if we ever like using so much copper to power our AI data centers or whatever, they might have to switch to using aluminum.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think there's anything interesting in the rest of this. You can soak this.
Good looking charts. Whoa. See, that kind of a waterfall, I don't quite understand.
Well, I don't want to show you that stuff because things are very different.
That's what I want to look at.
I want to keep you in the dark now.
Just like you, Robert.
What do you think? Should we invest in Alcoa? No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on. No. All right. We're not.
They make billets. They make P1020.
Way better than that Unity software in their website. You need software, by the way. Swords.
I know. I feel like I should have known.
Yeah.
See, the analysis part, I was like, nah, I don't like this. But if I was just like, man, this website, wow. Should have gone with my gut. I'm an intuitive investor.
Should have. All right, now this is now the most recent QWERTY financial presentation. So this is a little more than a month old.
Yeah.
Once again, we're going to start with safety and operations and then relentless execution, and we're going to steer through change. You see what they did there? They put a boat that's like steering.
Carrying aluminum and being driven around by a
tugboat. Yeah.
Tugboats are super interesting.
Yeah.
I once got paired up with a guy on online dating who was a tugboat driver, and I was like, what?
You know a train conductor and a tugboat operator? What?
I know.
Is this Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood where you're dating? Or like...
Kind of.
Yeah. Bob the Builder? Do you know a jackhammer guy?
Yeah, probably.
One thing you got to appreciate, which one was it? AT&T, where the CEO, we're like, is the CEO done? We're like 40 slides into this. All right, well, William, he's a man of few words.
Yeah, like here's what we did last year.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now I'll turn it over to Molly.
Yeah.
Who's like our EVP and CFO. Because I know all you really want to talk about are the finances. Because we all know that making this aluminum shit is pretty boring. You know?
Yeah. And they have just the kind of financial stuff that I would expect. 0.062 compared to $.039. You're like, okay.
So they took a bit of a beating. A lot of negatives here in Q2 versus Q1. Not so good.
Yeah. Went down in everything.
They went down in everything.
Oh, it's those tariffs.
It's those damn tariffs.
Fucking tariffs.
Yeah. So metal prices dropped precipitously, and API, which I looked up, and it's alumina price index.
Oh.
So that means price too.
This is a very interesting waterfall.
Yeah. So this is EBITDA. Our EBITDA dropped from 855 millions to 313 million. Yeah, so tariffs are 100 million of that, but a lot of it's this price change, which may also have been driven by tariffs.
Right.
So if you're worried about the price of your Diet Coke cans,
yeah, you should be.
Smooth sailing. No, because the price of aluminum is going way down. Maybe that's why there's so many more sales. You can buy a 12-pack for $5.50 now.
It doesn't even seem that good to me compared to back in the day.
No.
Back in the golden era.
Back in the day, $3 for a 12-pack? You gotta be kidding me, man. Yeah.
That's why I used to go fucking nuts. Anyway, go on.
Anyway, you love waterfalls. They love waterfalls. Here's
I'm about this company. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it right now. I'm ready.
EBITDA way down, but our cash way up.
See, I love them.
But
they're like the opposite of Wayfair.
Yeah.
Who's like, we've got a ton of EBITDA. Tons.
Yeah.
We don't have any money at all.
We have a target of $1 billion.
Yeah.
You got a target way out there.
Yeah.
These guys, no, we're not talking about targets.
Right. This is the kind of company, though, that would not put fluff. They're an aluminum company. They're not going to be like, oh, look at this, like, potential market.
The closest thing to fluff they got is, like, pictures of billets.
Exactly. Yeah. They're like a bunch of hardcore fuckers.
We ran this by the marketing department, and we're like, put some sexy shit in there. And the marketing department is like, wait till you see these billets.
You guys are going to be like, shit in your pants when you fucking see how sexy these slides are. Yeah. They're like, oh my God. I don't know if our investors are ready for that.
I want a blue and gray color scheme to our stack bar charts. I want them to be blue, darker blue, and lighter blue, and name is the logo.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow. You're going out on a limb.
So, by the way, a big part of how they got more cash was they worked down their working capital, which I think basically means they sold down their inventory.
Oh.
Again, because of tariffs, right? The cheap stuff's on the shelf, and they don't have to pay tariffs on the new stuff.
Right.
Anyway, cash balance looked good. Here's the outlook. So they're going to be in this range and this other range.
It's hard for me to see this stuff.
Yeah, maybe by design. All right, back to the CEO. Here's some stuff. You wanted sex appeal?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Look at the Kagers on some of these. Transportation, more and more aluminum going into vehicles.
Yeah, electrical
stuff, machinery and equipment, consumer durables.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's Coke cans.
Yeah, that's the packaging and foil stock.
Oh.
So North American Kager is going to be 3.8, and Europe is...
Yeah, I like this company. I do.
Yeah.
It's like a place I would never work. Like, it seems boring AF, but like, I'm total faith in them.
Yeah. Here's our price curves, and here's our production cost curves, and So we can make this much up to this curve.
You know they don't hire anybody fun at this company at all. Like, nobody's fun. Like, you know what I mean?
They take care of the trees, you know?
Oh, my God. There's a color photo with a rainbow?
Yeah.
Man. What is that second to last word?
Oh, bauxite. What is bauxite? Hang on. Bauxite is a reddish brown or grayish sedimentary rock that is the world's primary source of aluminum.
Oh.
Yes. So you mine bauxite.
It comes from a rock? I didn't know that. A reddish gray rock makes aluminum?
Well, I'm sure you have to do all kinds of nasty shit to the lead, like fill it full of acid or something, you know?
Right. That's so interesting.
Fine, we're going to find out.
How do you make aluminum?
Oh, dude.
I need to know how to do this.
Yeah.
That's maybe my next business.
Aluminum is made from bauxite ore, which is first refined through the Bayer process.
Into alumina.
Yeah. And
Aluminum oxide is what alumina is. They talked about selling alumina.
Shnikey.
Whoa. Jeez Louise. What is this thing?
That is a big thing right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's scary. That's like megalophobia, fear of really big shit.
Things.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he definitely reflects on his own humanity and his place.
He's like, I'm like the size of maybe one of these like scoopy thingies.
Every day of my life at work, I realize how insignificant I am.
Yeah, seriously.
But I love Alcoa, and I would give my life to them.
I mean,
they got it figured out. They said they were top quartile in alumina cost production, and they were second quartile in aluminum cost production. I'm amazed it's only that. Then we get to the appendix.
Appendix, of course. Well, this one's only 20 pages long.
Yeah, I mean, there's something about money.
Yeah, they're like, we don't want to hear about that. Just read about it.
One last stop before we make our final decision. So
that's today?
That was yesterday. The market's closed today.
Had a good day.
PE ratio is 7.5.
Good.
It's gone up in the past few days. Down year to date, 16%. Could buy on dip. Up 100% in 5 years.
I still like them. Look at that crazy ass chart. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Analysis. Yeah, right.
I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
That is a crazy ass chart. Analysts think it's worth 33. It's only priced at 31. We got a lot of strong buys. Some people are like, strong buy.
Yeah. Me too.
I always love how and then there's this part in analysts where it's like JP Morgan says strong buy and B of A says strong sell, and you're like,
I hate that shit.
But I will say that, yeah, all right, let's buy them. It's part of our like energy and mining and materials like thesis that like this stuff's been underinvested in.
Right.
They're going to need more and more of it for these data centers. You know,
one thing I wanted to look at some point is like a split of our portfolio by industry and stuff. I want us to look at it together. You can look at it next time.
All right, next I'll write it down as a topic for next time. Yeah. Wait a minute, I think I have it. By the way, Her Majesty's arriving soon, so we should wrap this up.
Okay, we can go. Cue the music.
One of these charts. All right, here's the sector allocation.
Oh, yeah.
26.5% financial services.
Who is that?
Visa?
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, maybe they counted Fannie Mae?
Fannie Mae might be in there. Reddit? No. Healthcare, 20%.
Yeah.
Communication services, which is Reddit, 11%. Consumer cyclical, which might be Chewy.
Oh.
9%, 10%. I don't know. Consumer defensive, that could also be Chewy. That could also be like Philips.
Yeah, and then the cybersecurity company.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's it. Industrials, 9%. Technology, we're way light on technology.
Yeah.
Energy, 5%.
Yeah.
We're big believers in energy. Real estate, 0. I don't know.
$26.
Is that what's left in Chicken Soup for the Soul? I don't know. And others, 5%. Yeah, $26. What do we own up here that's worth $26? This one, JWN. Maybe. No, I don't know.
Oh, it's Nordstrom.
Nordstrom. What's left of Nordstrom, exactly. Maybe it's looking a layer deeper into what these...
I don't... Anyway.
All right, so we've got a really weird portfolio that's very different than, say, the S&P.
I'll have to tell you what mine is. We should compare pie charts next time. Your actual portfolio, my actual portfolio, and our portfolio.
Yeah. Cool. All right. That gives us something to look forward to. Listeners, if you're excited about a little portfolio composition comparison.
Are we buying Eli Lilly?
No.
Okay.
We can look at it more next time, perhaps.
well-
We didn't do the in-depth kind of. I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't watch one video about how Eli Lilly makes
How they make drugs.
Prozac or any of that.
Right. Yeah. How do they get their raw materials?
That's right. What kind? We have no idea how big their boats
I don't know
or
how
vacuums.
any-
Yeah,
Is it from an herb still? Are we like farming?
I don't know. Maybe a side product of aluminum is aspirin.
Yeah.
Certainly possible. I think that's it, though, Kalyn. I think we ought to wrap it up.
Yep.
All right, cue the music. You've been listening to the Robert and Kalyn Get Rich. Like and subscribe to this podcast. That is not a request. If you've made it this far, you need to do that. Forward us to your friends. Leave us a 5-star review. Send us an email, Robert and Kalyn Get Rich at gmail.com. Kalyn is spelled Kalyn. The one thing you should not do, however, is
Take this as any financial or investment advice.
no. Although Alcoa,
Alcoa looks pretty good,
Looking
though.
pretty
I will
good.
say.
Yeah.
I will say.
remember, this has been like a trip to the Garden of Good and Evil.
That's right. Yeah, it's been biblical. Is what it's been for sure.
Yeah,
We're spreading the good word.
we've
here.
covered the bases. That's right. So I don't think we're going to do any better than that. I think we should say goodbye to the good
All right.
people. All right,
Yeah.
see ya.
Bye.